Okay, I believe we're recording or streaming. Well, streaming on Twitch, which you can go follow at Nate underscores plays games. Well, twitch.tv/Nate underscore plays games. Um, Not a huge following on Twitch. In fact, my YouTube channel is about to actually pass up my Twitch channel, and YouTube has less bots than Twitch does. So I think that's moderately impressive because Twitch channel, I'd say like a good 75%, maybe more, are bots that came in, subscribed, or followed, I should say, and sent a single message about go to this website to buy views, like, one of those kinds of bots, and then never came back, but their follow still shows up as a number on my Twitch channel. Yeah, my Twitch 148 followers, and YouTube 100 as of this morning 122 followers. So within the next month or so, depending on how many shorts and skits and other things I release, I could pass that number up. Uh, but we're not here about that today. Today, we are here to use the website that I discovered recently called UwUFUFU, which is a quiz, a new type of like quizzing uh, website. And today we're going to be trying to find using this website, which basically what it is, it presents you with two things. You click one, and there's certain numbers of rounds. I'm uh, round of 64, and it'll show you two things. You click on the one you like, and then it versus something else, and then you keep going until you get to the final round, in which you pick your favorite thing of that um, specific topic. Today, we're going to be talking about the best movie of all time. Now, this may not be necessarily what I think, because I like a lot of movies, but best movie of all time according to this list, according to what they let me choose. Um, and immediately we're presented with an issue because American Psycho, great film, great memes because of it. The Prestige, also great film, great movie. Not as much memes, unless, there are memes, in which case I'm forgetting. But also, something these movies have in common is Christian Bale is in both. This guy right here he's not that guy, but he's in that movie. It's very interesting. So Hugh Jackman is also in The Prestige. So I'm gonna go pick based on watchability. So American Psycho, great film, great memes, but it's not a film I would go back to multiple times and watch. I watched it once. It's a great film, but The Prestige is what I'm going with because I would go back and watch it more than once. So we've got The Dark Knight versus whatever blank. I'm going with The Dark Knight because it's cool. I'm going with the blank. Oh, I guess not. I guess you have to pick. Alright, here we go. Predator or Silence of the Lambs? Predator. American Beauty or Inception? Never seen American Beauty, and it looks like a movie that you wouldn't be able to focus on the story of. So I'm going with Inception. Batman Begins. Crocodile Dundee. I don't know why they show these things. Brokeback Mountain, which that looks a little sus from the photo. Terminator 2 Judgment Day or Wall-E? I'm sorry to all you Disney fans out there, but I'm going with Terminator 2. Guess we have to choose Finding Nemo, 12 Monkeys, which I don't know what that is, The Godfather, I don't even know if that's an anime. Guess we have to go with Braveheart because random. Let me click on the other. I don't even know what that is. Forrest Gump or Leon? Never seen Leon, and from what I heard, I think that's Natalie Portman, and from what I've heard, that movie, Natalie Portman had to do some things that she was not at all comfortable with at that age. So I'm going with this one, from what I've heard. Joker versus Gladiator. I've seen the Joker. I have not seen Gladiator, but I'm gonna go with Gladiator because the Joker movie kind of, yeah. Seven versus Child's Play. I don't think I've seen Seven, but it sounds interesting. But since I have seen Child's Play, I'm going with that. Guess we have to choose Star Wars New Hope, Indiana Jones Last Crusade. I don't know why it does this. I've never seen this movie. Titanic I've seen, but I've seen those scenes. You know what I mean. Anyway, Interstellar, The Green Mile, or Fight Club. I haven't seen either Fight Club or The Green Mile. So, eeny, meeny, miny, toe. Okay, eeny, meeny, miny, toe. I just fricked this up like a hoe. I'm gonna pick this one. The Matrix or 12 Angry Men. Never seen 12 Angry Men. Looks like an older film, so I'm definitely going with The Matrix here. Inception or Grease? Inception. Gladiator or The Godfather? Haven't seen The Godfather, so I'm going with The Gladiator. Spirited Away or It Follows? Never seen Spirited Away, but I will pick It Follows because I have seen it. Forrest Gump or Crocodile Dundee? I watched Forrest Gump, I believe, twice. Not really a film I would go back to much, but Crocodile Dundee is always a good return to. Finding Nemo, Prestige, again, Disney fans, I'm sorry. American History, Your Name. Haven't seen either, so honestly, I do not care, but I am not an anime fan. 12 Monkeys or Star Wars, obviously. There's Contact or Avatar. Never seen Avatar or Contact, as far as I know. Green Mile, Brokeback Mountain. Definitely going Green Mile, because whatever. Judgment Day, too, obviously. Or Judgment Day, obviously. Titanic or Indiana Jones. Titanic was interesting, but this is, I do not like unnecessary nude and sex scenes, especially in horror movies, because I can't decide whether to be scared or horny. You know? So I'd rather it be one or the other. Like a what's that movie? Scary Movie, isn't it? Where it's like kind of a horror movie, but also more of a comedy. And I haven't seen it, but I probably should. But I've heard that it's sort of a horror, sort of a comedy at the same time. But I'm not sure if they have nude or sex scenes in it. Which, if they did, it's a comedy, so that would make more sense. But this is one of the hardest choices I've ever had to make. Lord of the Rings, Return of the King, or The Matrix. This is a hard choice. Both of them I've watched multiple times. They're epic movies. Oh boy. I like them both, but for the sake of continuing, I'm going to pick The Matrix. I'm sorry to all of you out there that's going to get pissed at this video. Obvious choice. Shawshank Redemption or Interstellar? I've seen Interstellar. It's a good film. The Dark Knight or Batman Begins? Well, those are both part of the same series. Batman Begins, Dark Knight, and then Dark Knight Rises. That's the trilogy. Because of this guy, I'm picking this one. Dark Knight or Interstellar? Dark Knight I've watched multiple times. Terminator 2, obviously. It Follows had a bunch of unnecessary sex scenes. Crocodile Dundee. I would go to The Matrix more, I think. I hate this movie. I've never seen it, but I'm definitely choosing Predator over it. Star Wars. I would watch The Prestige more, honestly. I'm sorry. Gladiator or The Prestige? Probably The Prestige. Terminator 2. The Matrix. And... ooh. Both of these are really good. I'm gonna go with... I'm gonna go with The Dark Knight. You gotta go with The Dark Knight. Alright. Round of 4. Here we go. Dark Knight or Terminator 2. This is where the problems get difficult. Jeez. The question here would be less which one do I like better, but which one would I return to more often? Like if I had this movie and this movie lying, and you're like, hey, let's get a movie night, and you had these two to choose, which would you choose? And I'm gonna choose Terminator 2. More action. Prestige. Matrix. Prestige has Scarlett Johansson, so while the story is great, it gets distracting at times. But Matrix, the second Matrix movie has a scene in it that's a little distracting, but the first one is epic, so I'm gonna go with that. Final round, The Matrix versus Terminator Judgment Day. This is where I would stop. I would say, I'm just gonna have both of these, and I'm gonna take these two and leave because both of them are epic. But I'm gonna go with The Matrix. So that's UwUFUFU for you. And that's just one singular quiz. So, I'm going to probably scroll through some other quizzes, but yeah, it'll probably take me a while because I'm saying, like, look at this. These are the choices they give you: best video game songs, best movie of all time, and then prettiest faces in porn. And it's like, why does this one exist? I'm actually going to take a look at it right now and see. If I know any of these people. Which I don't, actually. Surprisingly, they're picking... Huh. Fascinating. Anyway. We'll pick another one to do in another video. But for now, this is it, and I'm gonna cut it off. The reason I'm doing this on Twitch is because nobody cares really, and it's an easier way to section the recording, and it's already online at this point, so it immediately transfers from Twitch to YouTube without spending time and computer resources to upload a recorded video. So that's why I'm doing this to Twitch first. So thanks everyone for joining us. Tune in next time. I'm gonna probably record at least 2 if not 3 of these today, just because they're interesting and I can make them short. So thanks for joining us. Watch out for the next one.